Welcome back again. My name is Candace and I am the owner of the Paperless Plannery, and through the magic of television, anybody know where that comes from? I'm like aging myself here. It is to you the next day, but to me about 2 minutes later. And I've decided to go ahead and do some more like dailies and stuff. So you can just call me a batch creation queen at this point because we're moving and grooving. I want to do some more dailies. If you are confused and you have no idea what I'm doing, please look at the video before this. It tells the app I'm on, which is Noteful. I mean, easy enough, and it sort of explains what I'm doing. So I have created digital products, digital paper, all kinds of things for probably coming up on 2 years, but I've not like had it for sale. This is, I started selling stuff the beginning of this year, and I'm in love. I really am. I love what I do, and I love making and creating things. So we are working on some dailies for next week. They will be ones that I will either use or I will put in my shop for sale. It's like a little surprise this week. So we'll see what ends up happening there. But I'm going to do another daily. And this daily, I'm going to do sort of like kind of list style. I've been trying to like use a lot of the Halloween packs and stuff that I came out with because we are, getting towards that time of year where it's about over, like we're about done with this stuff. So I'm doing some creepy stuff. I came out with a pack called Blue Flicks and Chills. It is a scary movie pack, and it has a lot of fun stuff, some fun deco. It actually even has a hidden sticker. If you move this candy corn, there's a little hidden iPad under there. So I thought that was cute. So I'm going to actually make a Tuesday in this paper. This came out of the Landscape Beautiful Nightmare journaling paper. I'm going to make it a journaling type spread. So let's do a movie night spread with this one. Okay. I could technically do the T and just do that one. Which I might do that. That looks a little more journalish. Let me make sure I'm in the frame here. So hopefully since the last time you watched me, you have been practicing on your Noteful or even your digital planning. If you are someone that is new to digital planning, I'm just trying out stuff. If you're new to digital planning, I think I said in the last video, the way to learn is to do. Like, that's the only way you're going to learn how to do this stuff. You can watch me, but I want you to like get in there and play around. Like, you can't mess up anything. First of all, it's your stuff. Second of all, if you do, it's digital. You just undo it, right? So I want you, hopefully that I'm challenging you to like get in there and play around and just like make mistakes. That's how you learn. Make mistakes and have some fun with this stuff. It's supposed to be fun. I had this lady tell me one time, she's like, I want to learn Noteful, but it's stressing me out. And I said, then you shouldn't be learning Noteful, because like digital planning, this is my time to like relax, to chill. I don't like these. You shouldn't feel stressed out. It's not, if you're stressed out while you're doing it, I don't want to say you're doing it wrong, but like maybe you haven't found the app for you. A lot of people are trying to come over to Noteful because when GoodNotes was not playing fair, I noticed that a lot of people started to like explore Noteful, and that's awesome. But if it's stressing you out, or even if you're in GoodNotes, if GoodNotes is stressing you out and you find yourself not using the planner and not using the stickers and all of the things that you've purchased to be able to plan, then I definitely say, like, maybe consider something else. Consider another app. If these two aren't for you, there are so many apps out there. There is like Notability. I tried Notion because I wanted to open myself up to some new things. I tried Notion and it stressed me out. So I was like, I'm good. I can't with this. It took 10 minutes and I was done. So if it's stressing you out, or if you're not finding joy in it, maybe that's not the app for you. And if you are in your preferred app and you're stressed out, like, is it a creative block? Like, I'm never going to tell people to spend their money or how to spend their money, but like, maybe find a new sticker pack that's on sale or something. Like, maybe you're having like a creative block of sorts. As creators, this happens to us all the time. We get into these ruts and we just don't know what to do. And, we just sort of have to find inspiration in all kinds of places. For example, 2 weekends ago, I was at Home Goods shopping and I saw, ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I am not gonna do that, actually. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I saw a candle, and the candle was called Cherry Christmas. And I was like, Cherry Christmas would be a sick sticker pack. And here we are, Cherry Christmas. I got the inspiration to make this from a candle that I saw at Home Goods. So like, if you're somebody that you're like dealing with like, my stuff doesn't look that good, I don't feel like I'm creative, I hear that all the time. Find creativity other places. Like, look at other creators, and even if you have everything that I'm using, like, literally copy what I'm doing. Because maybe in copying me, you'll figure out something that works for you a little better. Since this is journal style, I'm going to use some widgets that I have. They are fairly new to my shop. They're called the Planner Check-In widgets. And they are weekly and daily widgets. And I like to just use these with just on days that I sort of want to be reflective and I don't know what I was trying to say, but like to reflect what my day looks like or just set intentions for that day, I guess. So I'm going to do a chores one. And I thought those would be so cute since we have this section over here. So I'm going to do a chores one. I am going to do a meals one. I'm thinking of ones that everybody may use in case I put this on my site, my Etsy, to sell. I want to make sure I have a little bit of everything. Maybe I'm looking forward to, I think that would be a fun one to do. And maybe a word of the day. Now these are going to get a little tricky. I didn't leave myself a lot of room down here. So let's do some resizing. I sort of like keeping the shadow. Let me make this bigger. For people that say they don't like the like in and out, like whatever this border mess is on Noteful, like I get where you're coming from, but something about being able to just make this, oh my God, it just does something for me. And I also learned a new trick with Noteful. So let's say like that I need it to be here. Like this is where I want it to look like all the time, no matter what page I'm on. You can go down here. Of course, it's not coming up. Let me move it. Okay. You can go down here and you can see where that percentage is. If you click the percentage, there's a lock. So I can lock it. Now, anywhere that I go in this notebook, this is going to be my view. You can go up and down, but this is going to be the view. So, I mean, I don't know if that's something you want to see all the time. And then you can unlock it by pulling that back up and then just hitting unlock. So just something that I learned recently about Noteful, and I wanted to share because I don't know, I love tips and tricks. I'm a tips and tricks type girly. This one is down. Is this one bigger? Maybe that one's just bigger. Okay. So now I can technically make these a little bigger because I want them to fill the page. Okay. Is there anything else? I try not to do that. I try to like not pick up the entire thing because as you can see now, I had to wait to get my little bar back so that I could be in a split screen. But sometimes I do. I technically have room for one more. Today's chores, the food. Today in stickers would be cute. And the reason for this is it's just a way to be creative. And today in stickers, it's pretty much you going through your stickers. It's like scrapbooking. You go through your stickers and you find stickers that feel like that day. Of course, Halloween coming up. So like maybe this day in stickers, maybe you did a trunk or treat and you had, maybe you did trunk or treat and you want to put some like Halloween stickers, or maybe you took pictures at the trunk or treat and you want to actually put the pictures here. I don't know. I love that idea of just being able to show creativity and to do some like mood type journaling. So that was the purpose of that widget. Now I always like to throw some deco in there if I can. I'm going to go to my realistic pastel. I need to make more realistic stuff with you guys. I really, really do. Realistic stickers take a good amount of time. They're worth it. They're so worth it. Where are they? There they are. But they do take a good amount of time. The problem with these is that they're all cutesy and this is sort of dark. So I don't know if these realistic stickers will work, but I have others. So maybe something more aesthetic out of this one. That may be cute to just sort of stick off the page there. Okay. Make this bigger so I can see what else is in here. Everything else looks sort of cutesy and girly in this one. So maybe that's it for the realistic stickers. And then here I want to do like morning, afternoon, and evening. So I'm going to go into my planning basics and try to find my labels. I don't think they're in there. It's so hard sometimes. Some of the older packs of mine that I were making, I have these ones, but I just used them. I was thinking of other ones. Some of the older packs that I have that don't have labels, like cover pages, I'm sorry. It's just very, very hard to remember what I put in what and what I called what. This is what I was looking for though. I like the idea of the curve, but I'm not really jazzing with this. So maybe not the curve. I like that one. I like the black. And then those are something else. Okay, let's go with the black. So I drag and drop them over. This is so fun for me. Again, I'm making the second video now. Like, this is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in real big so that I can see what I'm doing. I'll do morning, afternoon, and then evening. Okay. And then what I want to do is I need a date dot. I have date dots here. So everything in here has a date dot. Boo Brew. What were the date dots in that one? Oh, these little like donuts. Cute, but not quite what I want. Let me go back. All of these have date dots. I have the clean date dots, which a clean date dot would be sufficient. This one has the candy date dots, so we'll use those already. Let's see. This one has date dots. I don't think this one has date dots. I think I mislabeled this one. Yeah, this one doesn't have date dots, so I need to remove that tag. So to remove the tag, you long press, you go to tags, and then I can take date dots off and hit done, and it'll take it out of this one because I want this to specifically be date dots so that when I'm looking for something, it's easy for me to find it. I don't quite know. Ooh, sunflowers would be that'd be a fun spread. Maybe I'll save that for sunflowers. So I think what I'm going to end up doing for date dots is just going up here and using some of these clean date dots. Tuesday is the 28th. And I'm just going to grab my 28. And look at that little, I call that a happy accident because I like that there. And then I'm going to go into my October. What am I looking like on the time? October. Actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to go into months and days, or days and time. I'm going to go into this gnomes and washi tape and see what I have in here. That may be cute with this. Okay. I think that would be cute. I don't think that ghost was supposed to come over with it, but I don't hate it. But yeah, I don't know if he was supposed to come over or not, but we'll keep him. We'll put him somewhere, but first I want to get this right. He sort of blends into the paper, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Let's put him over here. Can you see him? I mean, I guess we could technically put him over here, but that's sort of cute. All right, and then easy peasy. That's it. That's it for that one. We're done. I'm gonna do, oops, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I want to do something that's not spooky or Halloween. I want to do something like completely kind of random. And I think I'm going to go back into portrait. I know I don't have to, but I think I'm going to. Oh, I do have this step right up, the like spooky carnival type stuff. Oh man, wait, y'all, I lied. I gotta do this one. Let's see. Let me find some paper in here. This creepy Halloween carnival. Like, if you're afraid of clowns, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to go ahead and log off, big dog. This is where you're gonna want to log out because it's about to get a little weird over here. Okay. Perfect. So I am going to get rid of some of this stuff. Like that can go. I'm fairly sure that can go. I know that can go because we don't need that right now. This can go. This can go. And I'm going to go back to my Halloween stickers. I love the tagging. I did a video on tagging before, but if I need to do an updated one, I definitely can. There we go. I was like, where are they? Oh yeah, this is about to be fun. Okay. This is for a Wednesday. There's no question in my mind what I'm about to use. I knew that that was going to happen. Do I have washi tape? I have some stuff that I can use as washi tape. Let's pull this over. Let's pull this over and let's crop her down. Okay. Now I don't want it much more thick than that. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna duplicate it. This will be easy because it's glitter and it's already a little chunky. So it won't look weird when I do that. Whoops. Okay. And then here's my day of the week. This would look better, I feel like, if I had regular washi. But guess what? We're going to make our own washi. I don't like the way that looks, so I'm going to make my own. I'm going to go into the shapes tool here. I'm going to grab this. And right now we have it at black, which is fine. Black would be actually sort of creepy. And then we could like arrange this guy, bring him to the front. Okay, we could do that. Or I could style it and I could go in and grab my dropper. I really like this color here. Can I not do that? I don't know why I thought I could do that. So what I can do is pull this over. Okay, now I can go back and go to style, go to the dropper, pick that color up. That's exactly what I want to do. Okay, and I might leave this here for something, maybe October. I don't know. We'll leave it here for now. We might move it. Okay. This I'm going to make a daily, yeah. I'm gonna just do an AM PM daily. I think I might sell these actually. I think I might add these to my site. And I was thinking, but a lot of people use GoodNotes. First of all, you can always use the stickers individually. So you can use GoodNotes stickers in Noteful, and you can use Noteful stickers in GoodNotes. You just have to pull them over one at a time. But I want to make this specific to Noteful because the purpose of what I'm doing right now is to teach how to use the Noteful app. Therefore, if I am, I would like to use this, but it's going to get lost in there. If I am making it so that you can use it in GoodNotes, it's not really helping you learn Noteful. So if you have Noteful and you want to learn how to use it, here's a week of stickers that you can use over and over again. Okay, so I might do that. That looks not as scary as what I want it to look. So I'm going to take that out. Wednesday's date is the 29th. Okay. Then I have some creepy stuff going on here. Darkness is part of the aesthetic. Love it. That's so cute. Okay. Reminders, today's plan. Kind of stuff what I want on this one. I am actually going to go over to Facebook. Not Facebook. Oh my God, where did that come from? I'm going to go over to GoodNotes. I don't know where Facebook came from. I'm going to pause it because I don't know what's open in my GoodNotes, and I've been making so many Christmas stickers, so I don't want to give anything away. So let me pause it, pull up GoodNotes, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back, and this is going to be an awesome example of how you can use GoodNotes stickers into Noteful. So on my GoodNotes, it's pretty much, it's pretty much just like one big sticker book. So this is everything that's in the shop. These are other people's digital stickers. These are some personal things that I haven't pulled over to Noteful. This is unreleased paper. It just means when I was playing with paper and trying to teach myself how to do stuff. So that's there. I think that might be business stuff, so I'm gonna not open that. That's to be released, so I'm definitely not gonna open that. But in my paperless plannery Etsy shop, I sort of have them in categories. So I'm gonna go to the one that says Halloween and fall, and spooky season is one that I had. And it just has all this like fun, scary stuff. So I thought it would be fun to pull some of this over, and maybe use some of it. So the first thing I think I want to try to pull over, and it's just like I just did it, I did a long press, drag and drop, are these blood splatters. I like that. I think that's cool. I'm going to duplicate it. Actually, let's pull that. Is that the smallest it's going to let me go? Okay. Let's duplicate this. And then I'm going to crop it. Take about that much off. Hope that I took enough off. And do this. Okay. So we got some blood splatter here. That looks amazing. Okay. So far, so good. Now we have all kinds of just stuff. And the reason that I don't think I bought this over from Noteful is because, to Noteful, is because there's just stuff layered. There's layers upon layers upon layers of stuff. I used this RIP paper planning the other day, and everyone loved it. They thought it was hilarious. That's where that came from. Is there anything else that I want to use? I would love to use this, but as you can see, it's also like transparent, so you can't really see it. So I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to use anything else in this pack. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here. This is me struggling to try to figure out how to use GoodNotes. I have Halloween, so I think that's the same thing. So some of this is like the same kind of stuff. Let's try this tree. That tree's sort of spooky. I'm gonna make that tree big and just use it as like a background type tree. And I think I'm going to arrange this right to front. And then I'm gonna put my October there. I'll do that in a minute. Whoops. Anything else I want to use? This is the same pack that we're in anyway, so no need to pull anything else out of there other than maybe reminders would be a good one. Where is the fair one? Hurry, hurry. It's like the sweet version. So hurry, hurry is like the fair stuff. It's mostly just like deco stuff. I did do some hand lettering type stuff. Welcome to the Big Top, Fair Foods, and then Step Right Up is like the creepy one. So those two sort of go together creatively. I thought I was trying to do something there, but you know, it may have been missed on some, and that's okay. I think that's all I'm going to take out of here. So I'm going to go back to Noteful and pop this into a split screen. Honestly, I think what I might do is I might type in that seasonal notepads, pull that notepad over that I was using earlier, or I was going to use earlier on the last video. I think I might pull it in here. I don't want it to cover up anything. I can do better than that. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do fall shapes. got something in here that's spooky or weird. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put options on this one. I forgot all about these ones. Let me move this out of the way just for a minute so that I can resize these. Oh, shoot. Move it like far out of the way. I'm going to leave these two on here. And then I'm going to pull this up, make it bigger, and then send it to the back. Okay. And then I'm going to call one reminders, or don't forget, I guess. And then I'll call the other brain dump. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my cauldrons. CAU. Cauldrons and candy. And then I'm going to use in October. And I was going to use that one, but I'm going to use this one instead. Okay. And there's that. All right. That's a daily. So I think in this video we did this one. That was this video, right? Yeah, that was this video and this video. And then the last video we did these two. So I'm going to do another daily really quickly. Let's see how fast I can make this happen. And I'm going to make this like an ASMR daily. Okay, so I'm not going to say anything starting now. And there's your tapping ASMR for the day. Let me go back into the other one. Sometimes like figuring out how to do that is sort of crazy, but that's it. That's the last one. So in the past 2 videos, hopefully you're watching them in a row, spoiler alerts, we have made this weekly, a daily for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I had already made Fridays. So what I'll do now is I'll just arrange this in the right place, picking it up and dragging it where it needs to go. And then there we have it. This has been fun. I gotta do this more often. Again, I don't know if I will be using these or if they're gonna go on the shop. I mean, I know that I'm gonna be using some of these because, okay, I'll probably be using all of these, but I might put them on the shop as well. Of course, I will take the Christmas one out and then I'll probably throw in like just a little to-do list or something extra. So I hope you've enjoyed these 2 videos. This has been so much fun. I cannot wait to come on and do some November ones with you guys as well. I hope you learned at least one thing or have one thing that you can take from this video in your Noteful/digital planning journey. And I hope that if you are non-subscribed, you go ahead and subscribe and come back and visit me next time. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.